Hello everybody. Well, I finally went and did it. And I got turned on to it yesterday. Finally got a dripper. Yep, a dripper. I got the Dark Horse Mini RDA. Pretty nice. Comes in a nice little set there. It has 4 adjustable rings for your airflow. Comes with 2 different drip tips and the base itself. And of course, there it is. I'm running the black one on there. And I'm running the real wide bore drip tip on it. Like that a lot. Got turned on to this one by Danny up at Vaporwise. It's my local shop. He let me hit it a few weeks ago on one of his mods, and I almost did it then, but I still just wasn't too convinced yet that that's what I wanted to do. But was down there again yesterday and got to messing with it some more, and just like, man, I had to do it. Of course, I still love my tanks, and not that I'm really getting into this drastically or anything, but it's nice to have at least one, you know, just to kind of mess around with some. And I think what really turned me on to this one was the fact that I was trying some different juices down there, and the Southern Tradition Grandma's Cookies, this is some very good stuff right there. Real good stuff. So for you people out there dripping, this is something you definitely would like to try. It's got an awesome taste to it. Even if you're running it in a tank, but dripping on this right here is just, like I said, it got me to buying the other. So since I'm very new to this, I can't just sit here and spit out a whole bunch of info for you. Got a pretty good deal on it. I'm running it on the MVP, excuse me, 60 watt. And I've been running it right at 50 watts. And at 50 watts is perfect for me for what it's doing. It can blow some massive clouds off of it, but I'm not really into it for that. The taste off of it though is just, man, it's like nothing else. And I guess I've been doing tanks for so long now that, you know, I've truly come to appreciate this just in a day's time, you know, messing with it. But it's real nice, you know, small. Like I said, I've been rotating between both, you know. I have ran this on the Vapor Shark, but seeing how I can only go 40 watts, it still does its job good. But, you know, at 50 seems to be a good sweet spot, because even when I cranked it up to 60, it was maybe a little much for me. So, like I said, 50 watts has been great on it. But we're going to put a little dual coil. I don't know what gauge wire he put on here. I'm assuming it's either 24 or 26. He built it. Of course, sooner or later I'll have to learn to do that, which I'm wanting to, but let me go and load it down with a little bit more juice. Yeah, this thing is, it's something else. Like I said, and for people out there that have been on tanks the entire time and never tried one, you got to do it at least once. It's not for everybody, but man, it's definitely kind of hard to explain. But get a little off the side there. I don't have this thing open completely up. There's so many different adjustments you can make. I think it's 16 total that you can have on here for airflow, but so I don't even know which one mine's set at, but Man, you talk about good flavor. Like I said, it'll pump some clouds out. Woo. But man, taste. Oh Lord. I've only experienced about 2 dry hits off of it, and they choked me up pretty bad. But I'm getting the hang of all this. But and I'm not going to this full time, but this sure is a nice little thing to have. You know, just more or less for me, just kind of sitting around the house, chilling a little bit, and enjoy dripping some. But I'll still keep running this quite a bit. But uh, on the MVP too, man, I didn't realize that this was going to be a good little combo right here, but the taste and this juice right here, man, this is the shit. This is definitely good stuff right here. Uh, like I said, I was in the store for a while yesterday, and actually got to try quite a few flavors down there. So, of course, after a while, my palate was getting a little messed up, and things just started tasting all the same after a while because I tried so many different juices down there. But this by far, this just sticks out great. Um, it's 3 milligram on Nick, which is perfect because that's what I'm doing now. But whew, man. So for any of my subscribers out there that have just been doing tanks and maybe want to get into the dripping world of it, uh, the Dark Horse is a perfect one to kind of get started off with. Um, I can't really judge yet of how many hits I'm getting off of it before I'm having to drip. I'm probably over dripping it some because it's still new to me, but and like I said, in time I'm going to learn how to get these coils wrapped and do what I need to do with that. But I'm taking baby steps with it. But uh, man, it's just like I said, if you've been interested and wondered about it, you at least got to go try it. The difference between this and a sub-ohm tank, um, I didn't know what the difference was going to be as far as really the taste. I could see, just by me doing it myself off a sub-ohm tank and watching reviews and videos and stuff, I can see where guys get pretty massive clouds, off sub-ohm tanks, but it is no lie when people tell you the flavor. I mean, I just didn't realize how good the flavor is coming off one of these right here. Man, it's just, whew. I could go on and on about it, but uh, like I said, just more of a little thing to show off to y'all. Like I said, if you're interested in something like this is definitely a good one. Um, there's so many of them out there. I don't really know which ones are more for beginners opposed to people that have been into it, but and I'm certain everybody has their opinion on what that would be, but I'm really saying that this right here is, it's perfect for me. Like I said, just something to kind of sit around the house and cut up with. Uh, I'll still be tanking my tanks with me out on the road and stuff like that, and more or less just for juice capacity because it's kind of hard to drive and drip. I've been hearing that crap a lot out of everybody, but definitely a little nice thing to have around the house, though. It just, man, it hits like a champ. yeah, definitely check one of these out. And like I said, for y'all out there that, you know, have wondered about this, I know for as long as I've been vaping, I've always wondered about it. Just never pulled the trigger on it to see what it was going to be about. But when I tried it a couple weeks ago, you know, that was my first time ever hitting off one, and the flavor I was hitting in was pretty good, but it just didn't have me fully convinced that's what I wanted to do. But man, after trying this right here, I was like, oh hell, I got to get one of these. You know, if I just do this juice right here, that it's fine with me. But real good one. So, well, once again, everybody, thanks for all the folks subscribing to me. All your comments, keep them coming. And like I said, I'm going to keep reviewing for you. So, on that note, y'all have a good day.